Hello everyone. Ang topic nga akong ipakita karon kay ang Introduction to Programming. So unsa day ang programming? So ang programming di ay kay isa ka process sa paghimo og solution gamit ang computer nga pinaagi sa pagplano og algorithm o pagcode. Tas ang process ani nagkinahanglan og kabag-uhan o kining refinement. The following are the steps embracing the cycle which will guide programmers in developing a program. So mag-una ta diri sa defining and analyzing the problem, planning the solution, coding the solution, test and debug the solution, implementation, and maintenance and documentation. Ang programming development cycle, isa ni siya kabalik-balik nga process nga uban sa pagdisenyo, pagcode, pagcompile o pagpatuman o pagdebug sa usa ka program aron mas masiguro nga kini sakto ug walay mali. Defining and analyzing the problem. It's like debugging code. Identify the bug, define the problem, trace the logic, or analyze and refine your solution to fix the issue effectively. So diri kay unang-una gyud sa tanan kay dapat masabtan gyud nimo kung unsa ang problema nga angay isolve. Sama aning pagdebug sa code, ang programmer mangita gyud na siya sa sayop og mag-analyze sa logic aron mahibal-an kung unsay angay nila nga buhaton. Planning the solution. Planning organizes steps in logically, saving time and effort in programming. It acts as a roadmap, ensuring progress and guiding decisions. A well-thought-out plan avoids ineffective coding and outlines the step to solve the problem. Programmers write detailed plan like script, guiding each segment. Once complete, they create algorithms to implement each step efficiently. Sa maayong pagplano, mas dali ang pag-arrange sa mga steps nga angay buhaton sa isa ka program. Kini makatabang sa paglikay sa mga unnecessary nga coding ug mas efficient nga mga solusyon. An algorithm is a step-by-step process to solve a problem. To illustrate, imagine two workers who one a human and Bagwis a cyborg, tasked with fetching water from the faucet 20 meters away. While Juan can think and adapt, Bagwis relies solely on precise, logical instructions to perform tasks as it cannot interpret general commands like go fetch water. Juan naturally follows logical steps such as picking up the bucket, walking to the faucet, filling the bucket, returning to the starting point. Bagwis, however, needs these steps explicitly broken down into simple, ordered instructions like an algorithm to function properly. Without this, it cannot complete the task. Thus, creating detailed algorithms is essential for machines or programs to perform tasks effectively. Ang algorithm isa ni siya ka step-by-step nga process sa pag-solve sa problem. Sama sa robot nga nagkinahanglan og sakto nga mandar, kinahanglan nga ang algorithm klaro og specific aron nga ang computer masabtan kini. Computers lack the inherent intellect that humans possess. They rely on programs with a series of steps derived from human actions, which they execute with incredible speed and precision. Despite their speed, computers process commands one at a time, with brief pauses between each step, though these pauses are almost imperceptible due to their fast execution. For example, when giving Bagwis an instruction like pick up the bucket, it performs the task instantly but pauses, waiting for the next command. This process continues until the final instruction, stop. While computers are fast, the steps they follow are based on simple human actions, not complex jargon. Ang mga computer dili ni parehas sa sa tao nga makahuna-huna og makapagdesisyon. Sila nagsunod lang sa mga program nga gihimo sa tao og naglihok lang base sa gihatag nga mandar. Ang pseudocode isa ni siya ka simple nga pamaagi sa pagsulat sa algorithm gamit lamang ang plain nga English aron mas sayon sabton. Kini wala ni siya gigamit nga syntax rules sama sa mga programming languages. Ang flowchart isa ni siya ka graphical nga representation sa process sa program. Kini nagpakita sa sequencing sa mga operation gamit ang symbols. Coding the solution. Sa coding phase, ang pseudocode o flowchart gi-convert ni siya sa isa ka programming language aron mahimong executable code nga masabtan sa computer. Ang programming languages nag-serve bali ni siya as bridge between tao and computer. Kay computer makasabot lang sila og 0 ug 1 nga gitawag og binary. Mao nga gihimo ang mga high-level programming languages aron mas sayon ang coding. Testing and debugging is the method of validating the program to ensure that it will correctly work on the required task. Testing and debugging are closely related. A program is run to test whether or not it conforms to the required processes. If the rule of language is violated, it normally throws errors but generates results if the rule is appropriately followed. However, being free from errors does not mean the program is doing its job correctly. In most cases, a program is executed seamlessly, but there were times when the generated output brings us wrong results. Ang testing o debugging nag-validate kung sakto ba ang program. Maski kung wala ang syntax errors, dili pasabot nga sakto na ang imong output. Mao nga kinahanglan testingan gihapon og utruhon kung needed jud. After coding but prior to the run, the translated statements, meaning the statements it holds derived from the steps as contained in the flowchart or pseudocode, had to be compiled for purposes of generating executable code. In the computer parlance, the terms translated statements and executable code simply refers to A and object code respectively. The source code is the totality of instructions written in English like statements made under programming language rule of syntax. But a source code is without meaning to the computer until it is translated into object code by means of a compiler. A compiler is a special kind of software which translates a source code into an object or executable code which a computer can put into action. Human sa pagsulat og code, kailangan na kini i-compile aron mahimong executable file nga masabtan sa computer. Ang compiler mo translate sa source code ngadto sa object code. So kini nagpakita kung unsaon sa compiler pag-generate ang object code from a source code. Human sa pagtesting, gamiton na ang program sa tinuod nga data. Sulod sa unang 3 ka buwan, bantayan og maayo ang mga results aron ma-sure jud nga walay mali. When a program is effectively controlling, processing, maintenance, and documentation are essential, particularly for future reference. Changes, such as new company rules or government policies like tax rate changes, require program updates. Documentation doesn't just list program lines, but also includes backups and secure data storage for easy access. The most important reason for maintenance and documentation is that if the original programmer is unavailable or leaves, another programmer must take over, Without documentation, the new programmer would struggle to understand the program's logic and make necessary updates. Importante ang maintenance o documentation aron mas mapadali ang pag-update sa program kung naay bag-ong regulation o kinahanglan nga pagbag-o. Tas kung wala ang original nga programmer, ang documentation dakong tabang sa uban nga programmer nga mopuli.